Hi you guys, so you might notice, but I'm not actually filming on my regular camera, which is this thing. I'm filming on a little tiny little camcorder, but the problem is that before I wasn't able to do a video right here in front of my desk because the tripod that I had, well didn't have, and now I have the tripod, but this thing does not like change the lighting color, and the lighting is yellow as heck. This thing does change it and makes it a little like natural looking, though it's not as HD as the other camera. Anyway, I wanted to do a video again today, and I didn't want to do one that was a lot of editing, had a lot of editing involved in it. I do have one. I filmed it today and I'm editing it right now, but it's going to take a lot more days, and I am having a week off later, so I'll be doing that in my week off. But right now I just couldn't get it done for my like Sunday video. I know it's gonna be late, this one, but I did upload a vlog 2 days ago, but that one was not really like my main video. Anyway, I wanted to do a video on how to flirt with a girl, because I know it's a problem that a lot of you guys have. Like, how do you flirt with a girl? Like, how do you legit do that? So I have a few tips for you guys, and it's just basically from my own experience how you can best flirt with a girl, or at least like how you could best flirt with me, I guess. First tip is to smile. Like, always when you're flirting with a girl, it's important that you smile, because if you don't smile, it's gonna look really weird. I don't know, it's just really important that you put on a nice smile. No, not a fake smile. Just make sure that you smile and look confident, because it really does influence what the girl thinks about you. And don't make it like a really cocky smile. It's like, but just smile at her like you would smile at your friends and stuff like that. And it just makes her feel more safe with you, I guess, if you just smile at her nicely. So not creepily. Don't smile at her like this. And next thing that I would do if I was you is to give her a compliment. But there's a few do's and don'ts to this. There are girls, of course, that like to be told that they have pretty eyes or something like that. But I personally wouldn't like to get a compliment like that. Like, that was like, hey, you have such beautiful eyes. They're so pretty. I mean, it's just like a thing, like, everyone's eyes are kind of pretty in a way, and I don't think that that's like a compliment that's so unique or anything, and it's just like a little cheesy and a little bit easy, and I don't know, I don't personally like that kind of compliment. So a better type of compliment to give would be to say, oh my god, that t-shirt, that color of your t-shirt looks so good on you. I love that t-shirt. You look great today. I love your outfit. Something like that. It's just a little more personal than to say that their eyes are pretty, even though they might be super gorgeous. It's something that she's probably heard before. Another thing is that you guys just have to make the first move. Even though it might be a little hard for you, it's like, as a girl, you want to have the guy make the first move. It's just a thing, and yeah, you have to do that. And don't be discouraged if the girl doesn't look at you directly, or is a little bit shy, or looks at the ground, or might not want to talk to you right away, because sometimes girls are just a little bit shy, or they're just like, I don't want to come across as like slutty or anything. So like, don't get discouraged too fast, but then also know when it's like over. Like, know when the girl really thinks like you are being annoying and obnoxious, and she doesn't feel safe anymore, and she just kind of feels like you're like pervy, and that's just like, that's when you've gone too far. And that's another thing, you guys, don't be pervy. And don't, when you're flirting with the girl, there's a few reasons that you could be flirting with her for. So like, for instance, you could be flirting with her because you actually want a relationship with her and you're in love with her and you're being serious about it. But it could also be that you're flirting with her because you kind of feel like a one-night stand, which I'm not a fan of, but you know, everybody's got their own opinion on that. And guys, if you're young still, I totally understand that you gotta try things out so before you settle. So anyway, if you're not really going for like a girlfriend, that's a different type of flirting, but just be clear with what you want. I mean, definitely when you're at a party, it's like, if you're at a private party, then you don't want to have that girl end up confused and think that you like her, because it's a different thing than just wanting to hook up with her. So make sure that when you're flirting and you just want to hook up with her, don't be too sweet. Don't make her think that you like her, because sometimes it can be really hurting for the guy too if you kind of just are looking for a hookup and you flirt with her and you think you want, you know, you have successfully flirted with her and you're ready for the hookup, but then she turns out not to actually want that and you've spent your whole entire night on that, and she's kind of more of like the more serious kind of people that don't really want to hook up, but they're like, I just want to wait, like I just want to find like a nice boy, and even though it's not going to last forever, I just want to be serious and not just, you know, sleep around, which is me. I'm that kind of girl. Definitely don't keep her guessing what your intentions are, and that's like the best thing for you too. So when it comes to making the first move, there's a few things you could do. Some girls like cheesy pickup lines. I would definitely don't do that, especially not something like, are you an angel that did it hurt when you fall from heaven, or something like that. Just like, it's no, it's just, I don't like that. I think it's a little bit creepy when a guy tells me that. And I will definitely look at them as if I've just seen a UFO. So don't do that. I guess that the best thing to do as like a first move is just to say, hey, what did you do today? Are you having fun? That's a good one. Like, are you having fun? That's not like a difficult question. If she says no, then that's a conversation. And if she says yes, then that's a conversation. And just anything like that. I think just, are you having fun, is a really good start line. While you're having this conversation with her and you're being flirtatious, it's important to watch a few things. Here they come. First of all, never interrupt her. It's not cute if you interrupt the girl when she's talking to you. It's just like, you don't do that. You don't interrupt somebody, especially not when you're flirting. It is not attractive, so don't do it. Don't interrupt her. Next, you want to use appropriate humor. Don't go like say things about like Hitler or Satan or just anything like that. That could not be her style when it comes to humor, or she could find offensive. Don't be racist, even though there's people that love racist jokes, and you know, but don't try it. Just the humor that you use has to be appropriate humor. Don't go there. And that kind of goes with like the following thing, like keep it light, keep the conversation light. You don't want to be talking about like finance or the economy, and just talk about the weather and about the event that you're at, or about the homework that you did. It's just like, you want to make the girl feel like it's just fluffy and she just enjoys the conversation. She doesn't want to think about it too much. She just wants to enjoy talking to you. It's not about what you're talking about. She just wants to enjoy the experience of talking to you. So that's more important than actually what you're talking about. You have to kind of move your body towards her, because like otherwise it just looks like you're not interesting. And lastly, you just gotta be yourself, especially when it comes to the humor and the things that you say. Just be yourself and make her have a good time. Like, I was at a festival and just the flirting that was going on there was just really lighthearted, and it was just fun. And that's like the most important thing as a guy too. Before you flirt with a girl and you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to flirt with her right now, what is the worst that could happen? The worst that could possibly happen is that this complete stranger, which it doesn't have to be a stranger, but if it is a stranger, turns around and says no and goes on with her life and forgets about you the moment that she leaves the party. So like, there's nothing really to lose for you, and if she doesn't reply to your flirtation actions, then you just turn around and get back to your group, and they'll probably be a net for you and catch you when you fall. So don't worry too much, guys. Flirting with a girl is not like, it's not rocket science, but it comes down to respect, keeping it lighthearted, and don't keep her guessing for why you're flirting with her. So if you really just want to hook up, then it's just like a different, you gotta just show that through the type of flirting that you do, and you know, talk about that kind of stuff. And if you are flirting with her because you're more serious and you're like genuinely in love with her, then you get to be sweet. But don't get those two mixed up. That's like painful for the both of you. So don't do that. Don't do that. That's like my main tip. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do videos every week, but sometimes a little more if I have time. Yeah, leave me any suggestions for other advice videos that you want to, you know, have advice on down below. It's not like I'm like the best at this or anything, or that I know this, or that you should take my opinion. It's just a few tips that if you're like, I just really want a few tips, then this is the video for you. I'm just speaking from my own experience. I cannot talk for all the women in the world. Everybody wants something else, but hope you enjoyed it anyway. Goodbye, guys.